Uh, I'm just going to touch on a subject here now that maybe, like, the topic of topics somewhat is, what the fuck? Where are we? What is this place? You know? They tell us we're on Earth on a spinning ball in outer space, and there's these other planets, and blah blah blah. That this is all the way the world runs is it's just the way it's supposed to be. It's fucking insane, dude. It's completely nuts. Well, I mean, in what kind of a real world? Well, I mean, try to use your imagination to how human civilization could have gone from, people living in caves to farmers living off the land and having houses, maybe riding horses and stuff like that, to be in a position where now we have, the way the modern world works, all these giant mega corporations, and everybody's driving around airplanes and fucking UFOs and drones and brain chips and nanotech, and all this kind of shit. Supercomputers in our pockets, Like, how does that happen, in a natural world? How do the Simpsons predict the future on a ton of occasions, accurately predict the future? How does that happen in a real world? In a real world, how do airplanes freeze in place in the sky and birds? How do how is it that people and animals get frozen in place? Videos of like herds of sheep, none of them are moving. I've seen sheep frozen in place, cattle frozen in place, etc., etc. I saw a leaf just like hovering in place in the sky, like it started to fall and it just stayed for quite a while. I was like, what the fuck? I've seen the sun come out at 3 o'clock in the morning and heard the song of like what sounded like some kind of foreign birds that I'd never heard before. But I couldn't see a single bird out there. Right? I've seen the moon reverse course in the sky. I've seen cars appear out of nowhere. There's videos of this sort of thing, but I've seen it in person. Like, in what kind of real world is that shit possible? And then there's all the other weird shit, like, just the obvious, like, symbolism, weird, chain of coincidences, things that, well, there's so many damn coincidences, I say they cease to be coincidental. I don't know, this shit's so fucking weird, man. It just doesn't make any goddamn sense, man. I mean, what am I? Where am I, Why am I here? Why are any of us? Like, what the fuck is this shit? It's so crazy. I just wish I didn't have to be alone, at least, Have a fucking city girl, have a wife or something, at least. God. I don't understand how. I don't understand how I'm single. I'm like almost 41 years old. I mean, I'm strong. I'm good looking. Got a nice car. A fucking Mensa level IQ. Well hung. You know? Romantic. I got skills, you know. But I'm single, right? And there's dudes out there. There's dudes out there that have a wife or a long-term relationship with some woman that's been with them for 10 years or 20, 10, 15, 20 years or something. Dudes that will, like, wet the bed and crap their pants and, dudes that are high on all kinds of every drug known to man. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be out doing fucking shopping orders for DoorDash or something, and see fucking. He's standing in a restaurant, and some homeless dude walks in. Looks like he hasn't bathed in months or something. Got some hot girl hanging on him. Like, what the fuck? I mean, dude, I had a few years back. I had inherited like almost $50,000 when my mom died, right? I had a car. I was staying at this motel. There was this maid that I thought was cool. I tried to ask her out. She was taken, She's homeless. The guy she's dating this guy actually that I went to school with. He was my next door neighbor years ago. And he's homeless, missing teeth and shit. He's got a woman that loves him, and I'm like, honestly, I'm good looking. I'm like a foot taller than the dude, if not a foot and a half taller, right? Strong, pretty fit, like. And there I was. I had a car and a almost $50,000 in the bank, right? And I can't pick up a fucking homeless chick, for fuck's sake. No, seriously, like, it's fucked. And it's extra weird too, because like I used to be a pretty popular guy. Used to have a bunch of friends when I was in school and stuff. Always had a girlfriend. I mean, chicks still flirt with me and smile at me and stuff like that. Anytime I try to ask one out or something, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm married," or "I have a boyfriend," or whatever the fuck, right? Then I see their boyfriend. He's some fucking like guy that's like 150 pounds overweight, balding, fat, ugly, dumb, dirty. Fuck. Short, out of fucking, right? It's like, hey baby. Fuck. All these fucking women I run into are madly in love with some fucking tweaker, you know? Some shit. Well, he cheats on me all the time. Does drugs constantly. Used to put my head through a wall and punch me in the face every now and then. I'm so in love. Right? Dude, what the Seriously, what's wrong with me? Why can't I why can't I have a serious relationship with a decent woman? What do I have to do? What do I have to do? Do I have to have a do I have to become a meth addict or something? Do I have to lose everything and be homeless living in my car? Go months without bathing? Then suddenly women will be interested in me? Like, what the fuck? Drive a fucking limousine. Good looking. I'm fucking 6 foot, almost 6'3". Fit, pretty fit. Got my own. Been paying my own way, paying for my own apartment for a year and a half. It's so weird, dude. It's so weird to feel so desperate or something that I would date a chick that was 150 or 200 pounds overweight and in her fucking 50s or something. You know? She was just decent, good, someone I could actually fucking talk to. That actually gave a shit about me, you know? Get into this shit. I just fucking. Oh god. I feel like shit. Yeah, this is another thing that bothers me about this play. I don't know. I feel like I'm in some kind of hell realm or something here, man. I mean, the bullshit never stops. One crazy fucked up thing after another here. I mean, yeah, I wish I had a relationship. I had actual love in my life, you know. I honestly, I don't feel like I can hardly do this shit on my own. I'm losing my shit here, man, you know? I mean, there's practical reasons, you know, obviously. Fucking cut the bills in half, you know? For one thing. I'd have to be fucking alone all the time. Have someone that actually cared, someone I could actually talk to and fucking spend time with. Not have to be alone during the apocalypse, you know? Getting laid wouldn't hurt, you know? Oh, man. I don't know, man. I've been working, like I said, for like a year and a half doing deliveries and supporting myself and shit. And the only thing that fucking keeps me going or makes me go out and do it at all at this point is just trying to survive, man. Just wanting to have fucking basic shelter, you know? And not wanting to lose everything I own, you know? And I don't know how the fuck I can avoid it, honestly. I got this storage facility full of stuff. But I don't have enough money anymore to be able to get a mobile home or anything. I don't have enough money to hire movers to move my stuff across country somewhere. Nor do I have a house to put my stuff in, you know? So most of my stuff just sits in storage. And I'm afraid that one day it's just going to be almost everything I own is just going to be auctioned off. Some rich asshole's just going to bid $500 or some shit for everything I own. Fucking sell it on eBay or some shit, you know? Storage facility I've been paid thousands of dollars to over the last few years will just pocket the fucking money and then try to have the goal to try to charge me an auction fee or something on top of it. Right? Well, I'm like living in my fucking car or something. I don't even have the fucking resources to have a goddamn minivan so I could have a bed to sleep on. A fucking van to live in or something, you know? I wish... Yeah, that's what I really wish I had right at this point. Like, a good, reliable minivan. Without the fucking back seats. I can just build like a lockbox to put a mattress on top of. And I can store shit in the box. You have a Haspen padlock or something right underneath the bed. I can store, you know, my whatever stuff I could fit in there and set up a bed, set up some LED lights in there. You know, some power supplies and some LED lights, and got curtains already. Have nice curtain, you know. At least then if I end up fucking stuck in my car, at least I have a goddamn bed to sleep on. If I knew where I can fucking park without getting chased off, getting harassed. Of course, you're basically not allowed to sleep anywhere, you know? Sleep anywhere, yeah. I mean, it's getting more and more that way to where it's like homelessness is being criminalized, you know? Oh, you can't afford to pay thousands of dollars every month for a place to sleep? You're not allowed to sleep then. Fucking piece of... God damn it. No, there's literally like nowhere that to stay that doesn't cost, even to camp. You can't even rent a fucking campsite, right? Campsites are all filled with like rich people and fucking, you know, $500,000 fucking RVs and shit. And no, seriously, I was looking it up when I did have money, trying to find a place to stay. I was trying to find a house, some old house I could buy and fix her up or something, or find a goddamn mobile home, fucking anything, dude. Couldn't find shit for years until I was fucking broke. Then once I was broke, I'm finding shit left and right. Like, oh look, it's a nice house for $12,000. Would have been nice if that fucking existed when I actually had fucking money, right? Fuck. Oh look, it's a nice classical fucking 2-story house for $12,000. Oh well. Fuck. No, seriously, this is just the way things have worked for me. It's like this whole world, it's like the universe goes out of its way to like fuck me over and leave me with the absolute least as much, as much as possible. I don't know. No, it has felt like I've had some degree of like help and support or whatever from something, God or whatever, right? But it's like just enough to keep me struggling and barely scraping by, you know? It's like, oh, you need money? Here's some pennies. Oh, here's just just barely enough to be able to pay the bills, and not a single penny beyond that, like so you can be stuck where you are forever. I swear, if I ever got approved for some big fucking apartment complex with like, so many apartments that it's like 3-digit numbers and shit, they'd put me in room 666. That's been my fucking luck, dude. I swear to God. Or 13, or, some kind of fucking evil symbolism or something would exist. Pretty much guarantee it, right? There's symbolism, signs and symbolism everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. License plates, literal signs on the side of the road, fucking. Hell, even the zones where I've lived the last couple of years, like the store, there's like some kind of code or something. I find out. I don't know what the hell it means, but there's like some section zones or whatever, and all the stores have this like zone 1775, right? So it's like, just a year before 1776, right? I'm not. Yeah, that's just like one example, right? I go fucking making deliveries and getting hit with 316s and 666s and 322 and all fucking day long. Fucking 33 everywhere.